Yo, what's good? It's your boy Poet Clement, and I'm back with another reaction. Believe that, man. Yo, I'm doing a reaction to something different. Something different. Something different. But one of my favorite comedians, guys, Ali Siddiq. Uh, he dropped the Domino Effect Part 2 Lost a couple of days ago. And I had the chance to I probably watched it like 3 times now. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I am a fan, and he's one of my favorite comedians. Him, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart. Uh, they got your man Run, Black Run. You're the end table. Hey, on me, on me. If you ain't seen it, go check it out. For real. What up, bro? This is Domino Effect Part 2, right? So just to give you guys a little backstory on Ali Sadiq, to me he do real life comedy, right? So the way his comedy works is that he story tells, and so he gives you a dialogue over a particular story, but the story has humor in its story, like in the story, right? It's not like slap your knee funny, but it's very humorous and it's very engaging, and you enjoy the actual story. So I mean, you tune in the whole time. So you're like, man, what this fool about to say? And he says like, bro, that is a little crazy here, but you be josing the whole time. But what I really like about it is the fact that everybody can relate to his comedy because it's real life. It's not like he's creating something fictitious, but like this is like real life. You know what I'm saying? So, um, the the Mexican got on boots. Don't get offended for me saying that, but he served time in prison. So that was the first one that got me hooked. Was the boot story. You heard me? They got on boots in jail. It's about to be a riot. So shut shit down. So he gave that story. But in this one right here, he talked about loss. Part one was different. He talked about just the up how he came up. The hood side like almost like glorifying it a little bit without glorifying it because he don't. He said don't do it. You know what I'm saying? But like his whole standpoint on this was giving you the the side that don't nobody give you. When people speak about being in the streets or being from the streets is the loss, jail time, going to jail, losing people, whether that's them going to jail or them no longer associated with you. You know what I'm saying? Or them even just like dying, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? So like he spoke about a lot, man, and like the part that really got me was uh, if you haven't seen it, then by all means go watch it before you continue playing this. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. I think it's been 5 seconds. Either way, you talk about the loss of his sister, right? And man, that was hitting me, right? Because, we have, and he was like, man, at 3 o'clock, like, I'm going to pick up my sister. Okay, what I'm doing, if I can be in the middle of a shootout, and blah, hey, I got to go, hey, blah. You know what I'm saying? You'll be with his sister, and it's just the loss of his sister, how that affected his family, and him going to jail the same year that he lost his sister, or within the year's time after losing his sister, and what that was probably like for his mom, and I having the opportunity to have that conversation with his mom, uh, because I'm assuming she died while he was in prison, because he was sentenced I think 15 years, and I'm not sure if he did the full 15 or if he did 11 of those years, but I do know that he served over 10 years in prison for drugs, right? He said he's a pharmaceutical rep, right? Pharmaceutical sales. The illegal side, right? But just him telling the story of how it is, man, it makes you go through so many different emotions from the emotion of like, hey, everything may seem glamorous, but it may not be that way. Or, at some point, you never know the impact of a person in your life until that person is no longer there, right? So losing that person, or like just losing like yourself in the process, things like that happen, man. Like for real, or like just like being in the worst situation. Like he starts it off by like, have any of you guys ever been pretty much hog tied duct tape and threw it in the back of a truck. You know what I'm saying? Like he speak about these things that's happened to him throughout his life. You know, at such an early age, you're like, man, like this is crazy. This guy, you know, pretty much has his sanity, can joke and laugh and make these things so humorous now. You know, but it just goes to show you that wherever there's darkness, there's light. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing that I can say about this man was the fact that yeah, this is speaking on loss, but at the same time, it also takes you through uh, the emotion of okay, like I see now, how how you just a stand up guy, really, because that's the only energy he give off to me. Like he's a genuine stand up guy, and there's not many people left like that, that I believe, man. But it was if you haven't seen it, man, you have to go see it. I didn't go too much into like a lot of his different jokes or a lot of his different setups, but man, I really believe that you should go. You should watch this picture. You should watch this film. You know what I'm saying? And he did it himself. It's something that him and his team has put together. They didn't release it on Netflix. It wasn't released as an Amazon or HBO special or nothing like that. And put it out on YouTube for free to where we all can watch it. So the least we can do is go and support, and tune in to it. You know what I'm saying? And just see what he's talking about, man. This is dope. It was real, real dope. Ali Siddiq, man, I wish you nothing but the best, brother. You're truly an inspiration. Keep pushing. Stay positive. One love. Stay safe, man. And to all you guys that stay made to this part of the video, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more, because we always coming back. And until I come back, back, back to back, I ain't got nothing else to say, so that's just that.